I'm only afraid of going to jail because I will have to kick my YouTube addiction.
Lights are low, the curtains rise. Oh, it's time to go. Ooh, yeah. Straight to the chaos.
Ooh, and straight to the chaos. We are here in the final DT before we go on a bit of a hiatus. I am of course MLH, and I'm with my man Flea. It seems kind of appropriate that it's just you and I right now, because we started this season. Welcome on in, Flea. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's not a complete fucking dumpster fire here this morning, so I
Yeah,
probably shouldn't even talk about it. I'll jinx that shit. So I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
yeah,
Much
just
like Chumley should do.
oh my goodness. Yeah, we're going to talk about Chumley because he committed another crime. He committed another crime. I mean, this guy
An
can't
idiot.
stop. I don't understand how he's not in jail right now. Like it really boggles my mind. We were talking very briefly before we got on the air about it, Flea, and you know, the shit this guy's done. Holy fuck.
He's exceedingly stupid. His stupid knows no bounds. I am, and I shouldn't be, but I am continuously surprised at how hard he keeps fucking himself.
Yeah, yeah. Right, you shouldn't be, but we're going to discuss some of that. But let me get to chat here because we got a very lively chat already. Faded Joe was first on in this morning. Nice to have you here, Faded Joe. Hope you're doing well. The lovely Brenda Baldoff is here. Brenda, how are you? The lovely Southern Yankee is in the house. Always nice to see SY in the hizzy. Chris on the drums. We were having rock music discussion in the chat, Flea. It was refreshing to see somebody with almost all of my musical tastes discuss
Oh,
different
who was
bands.
that?
I had so cool.
Who was it?
I mean, anywhere from Corrosion of Conformity to Dream Theater to Opeth to, I mean, we
No,
were,
Burrito Shell. Who had your musical taste?
oh, Chris on the drums. I said it.
Oh,
You just
oh,
need
I
to
didn't
clean
hear you.
your ear, yeah, or turn your hearing aid up
Yeah.
a little bit there, Flea.
No, it's not that. It's that the last brain cell died with my soul after all this shit. It's
We're
gone.
we're also going to talk a little bit about that too, Flea. That's kind of what I had planned today. Queensryche was another band that we discussed. Rib Guy is in the house. What's up, Ribby? Who else do we got here? There's a few more people in my long conversation with Chris in the chat here. Our mod god Fuzzy is in the house. What's up, Fuzz? And I have a bit of an announcement too. I'll make real quick. I kind of spilled the beans in the chat. Becky was here for just a quick second. She's got a funeral to attend to today, so our thoughts are with Becky today.
Yeah.
Breezy's in the house. What's up, Breezy? Nice to have you here. Becky's going to be a focal point of what we discussed today, Flea. Who else do we got here?
As she should be.
Yes, Cricket Cinema is in the house. Our great mod, Cricket Cinema. The wonderful Steeler fan is in the house. What's up, Steeler fan? Nice to have you here. The lovely Breezy's in the house. What's up, Breezy? Always a pleasure. The also lovely Jackie is here today. Hey, MLH, sad day for NASCAR community. Kyle Busch passed away unexpectedly. Yeah, I saw that, Jackie. 41 years old. He was having some, I guess, some weird health condition and, not a lot of details, but wow. Poets in the house. What's up, Brian? Nice to have you here as always. Oh, Sheila. Every time I have to do dancing shit, you know.
Oh, Sheila.
That's right. That's right. Janet from another planet is in the house. Afila is here. You know, Afila was trying to, I guess, go incognito by changing her name, but she forgot to change her avatar. And I'm like, yeah, you're not slick there, Afila. I know who you are. Sunshine's in the house. What's up, Sunshine? Hey, Sunshine, I got your email and I did pass along that info just to let you know. What else? Our great mod Buttercup is in the house. Nice to see you, Buttercup. Yeah, Buttercup, we're going to discuss here in just a second. Let's see, who else am I missing? Yes, you're welcome, Sunshine. Free to be me is here. Nice to have you here. Professor Khan is here. You know what? Why? You know why I do that, Flea? You know, it's
Why?
Star Trek.
From the Star Trek? I knew it.
Star Trek 2, Wrath of
yeah.
Khan. You know,
the Wrath of Khan.
Yeah, it's remember what's his name, Shatner. What the fuck is
William Shatner? Or are you talking about Ricardo Montalban?
No, but what's his name in the series? He's Captain Kirk. That's right,
Captain Kirk.
Captain Kirk, when you know, he gets all pissed off at Khan, you know, because Khan's the villain. He's like, Khan, and it's this over dramatic line that he does. You know, it's perfect. Let's see. Make sure on your offer, I'm spending 100 at the casino is not per person. Sometimes they'll get you with that. I mean, if it is, Sunshine, we're both going to easily spend $100 on slots. You know, it's not a big deal. We don't do a ton of gambling, but you know, we're only going to be there a couple of days, so we might splurge a little bit, and you know, but I'll talk about that in a second. Jen De Leon is in the house. What's up, Jen? Nice to have you here. Kells is here. TGIF. Nannies is here. What's up, Nannies? Good morning to you. Who else do I have here? I'm bad at going in disguise, Ophelia says. It's kind of sweet that people know my avatar. Yeah, well, I know all your avatar. Well, at least most of your avatars, Ophelia. So, you know, you're not slick, but that I love that about you. You know, she changed.
I don't even try it because my mouth would give me away instantly.
I know. Yeah, even typing, you know, I couldn't.
Right.
Do it. Ophelia changed her name to Flea's Ads Bring All the Boys to the Yard. We're going to end the show today with a spectacular ad from Flea. It's just perfect. I'm telling you all, like, my ad's pretty good. I think it's pretty funny. But mine is like half the size of Flea's, and but we both kind of have the same concept. You guys will see. It's just so good. Beachcomber, Reddit rock.
Somebody,
yes.
Before we move along, someone mentioned Easter eggs yesterday.
Yeah.
And I put so many Easter eggs in this ad.
Yeah, I put one.
You see if you could catch them all.
Yeah, I put one. Chris inspired me to do one. So Chris, pay attention to my ad because I got it's not a subtle one. It's a really big one.
No.
A lot of plays are very, very subtle. LA Deb is in the house. What's up, LA Deb? Nice to have you here. Let's see. Adam Carmona says if Slappy were in Star Trek, he would have to set our phasers to stunted. Oh man. That admiral, he tasked me, and I shall have him. Khan says, yes, it's a great movie. I like that movie a lot. I wish I could go to Vegas Sphere when Metallica is there. Hey, Chris, they are, I mean, it's a small chance in hell, but you could try to get tickets via, like if you go to Sirius's website, they're giving away tickets to that show. Throw your name in the hat, man. You might grab a pair. I put my name in there. I'm hoping to win because there's no way I'm affording that shit, man. It's fucking crazy.
Oh, concerts have gotten out of control.
That's
The
another
cost
thing.
of going to a concert
Oh
is
shit.
outrageous.
Yeah, I was talking to Chris about that. It's called the blue dot syndrome. The all the artists are kind of experiencing it. At least the mid-tier ones, like the big ones never have to worry. Like Metallica never has to worry about selling out. You know, they'll sell out. Hang on one second, Flea. I got to unplug my mic just for or my headphones just for a second while I
All
arrange
right.
here. The chords are getting wild. Ugh.
Okay. Okay.
Hang on.
Hey,
All
Fuzzy,
right, there we go.
you should ban him while he can't
No,
talk to
no,
us. Oh
no, no, no.
shit, that was too fast.
I could talk to you. I just couldn't hear you, you know, but now I can hear you.
Oh,
How
okay.
dare you? How dare you? All right. We're gonna have a pretty good show for you. Gina's in the house. What's up, Gina? Um, we're gonna discuss something involving Becky, even though she's not here. Um, that Slappy said that could get him into a bit of trouble. And we'll go over that. We'll go. We have a couple of ads. Obviously, Flea and I stepped it up and got you guys an ad before we go on it yesterday. But
Ad Wars.
yeah, ad wars for sure. But I think you win this round. But that's okay. I'll come back stronger than ever when we come back from hiatus, Flea.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I wouldn't mind if you want to come on up. If Kitty comes on. I don't know if Kitty will be here, but yeah, no worries. I'll send you a link if you want, Fila. Um, the Wrath of Khan soundtrack was a real earworm. Oh man, that movie's a great movie, man. Man, so good. Um, what else? Okay, so first little announcement that I've already told you guys is we're going on a hiatus after this. It's not a goodbye. It's more of a we'll see you later. Um, there's not going to be much movement until July. Really. I mean, I can't believe it's going out that far. It's supposed to be done.
Isn't there something? What did Becky say? June
Yeah, June
8th or
4th.
something?
June 4th.
4th?
June 4th,
Okay.
there's gonna be so I might pop in on June 4th, maybe. It's just a like a pre-trial thing, maybe I don't even know, maybe a jury slot. I don't know what that one is. I think it's just to get everything squared away. My feeling is well, we'll discuss it. Good SP coming in strong with the 10
Oh,
gifted
nice.
memberships. Thank you very much, Good. I really appreciate that. I'm going to need all the help I can
Yeah,
get before
thank
I go
you.
on hiatus because a whole month with no money, you know. So
That's true.
that's gonna help quite a bit. Good. Thank you very
You
much.
see, I go all the months with no money, so
I know.
welcome to my world.
I know. I know. Let's see what
Checks
else.
in the mail.
Jojo is here. Says hi. Hey, MLH and Flea. Welcome on in, Jojo. And if I did miss anybody, I do apologize. If you're really bored, I've got plenty of yard work that needs to be poet.
That's what I told him, poet.
Yeah,
I said, you can come over to my house. I'll put you to work. There's plenty to
every-
do around here.
yeah, everybody's been offering their yard work to me as a filler. And if I didn't have such a bad back, I might help a
Get,
motherfucker or
get
two.
back to your Mexican roots.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
a terrible
yeah.
joke.
Get in that yard and get some fucking landscaping done, you goddamn Mexican. Swancho's in the house. What's up, Swancho? It's
You're
all
about as Mexican as I am, though, so we'd both be out there going, "Oh my God, our backs hurt."
oh my yeah, for sure. Truthfully, I'm more Mexican than people know, but with the yard work, no thank you. You know what my yard work consists of, Flea? Is
What?
planting my marijuana plants and watching them grow. That's my yard work. Yeah. I can mow
That's
the
your
lawn.
yard.
Yeah,
I do the yard work around here,
yeah.
and it absolutely sucks. I
Yeah.
do not recommend you guys. 0 out of 10. Don't do yard work.
Yeah,
I don't have a choice.
I
So
do the lawn mowing, and the lawn mowing is oh, man. After I'm done with that, I think I need a cold compress on my entire back, followed by a really hot bath and 2 days of recovery. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it is. Swancho says, in my opinion, Swati might be out next, our next president of the United States if he keeps getting away with stuff like Trump does. He clearly has the knowledge. LOL. You know, that's funny you say that, Swancho. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, this motherfucker, he gets away with a lot of shit. You know what I mean?
yeah, kind of
Uh,
fucking tired of it, y'all.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh man.
But yes, poet, I would buy him lunch this time if he came over and helped me with my yard. I would 100% buy him lunch. But see, here's the thing. Although
No,
I am older,
she would make me.
I
She would make me buy her lunch. You, you
I
flee, you
pull my
ate
weeds and buy me lunch.
mow
But
my
see,
lawn, buy me lunch.
I'm telling you, my back is in way better shape than his.
Yeah,
If I had him do it, it would take all week,
I would
whereas
probably
I can
die.
get it done in a couple hours.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's true. I'm a physical weakling when it comes to shit like that. I have no problems admitting it. Anna from Canada is in the house. What's up, Anna? Um, it's always nice to see you here, Anna. Really appreciate you being here. NJS, MLH, I like your garden idea. Yeah, me too. That's my entire garden is some weed plants. That's it. That's probably pisses Slappy off that I can legally grow plants.
I can't grow anything except for apparently weeds. So I'm real good at that.
You could definitely grow cannabis. It's super simple. You put them in the ground and you watch them grow. That's it. Just make sure you water them. You know. I
I
miss
don't
her.
know if my neighbors would turn me into the HOA or be coming over more often for friendship.
Yeah. Carrie Ann is in the house. What's up, Carrie Ann? Nice to have you here. Um, I think it's going to go one of two ways, Flea, before we get into everybody's favorite segment. Um, I think it's either going to be um, he takes a plea deal, the plea deal that was offered, or maybe a different plea deal. I'm not 100% convinced that the plea deal hasn't been just shelved altogether now. Because prosecutors eventually get tired too. You know, it's not just judges that get fed up with their the defendants. I think it's going to go one of two ways, Flea. I think either he's going to get that plea deal, right, or it's going to go to trial. It goes to trial. I don't know how he doesn't get convicted on at least 3 of those 6 felonies. Because I think 3
What are
of
you
them.
talking about? He can sway a jury. Really, Slaps, you should
Well,
go the
this is
whole way.
right.
I think you have a much better shot at talking a jury into letting you off than taking that plea deal.
I
Just
you
my
know
personal opinion.
I was just taking away his charisma and his charm and his professionalism and all of that. Flea.
Yeah,
If you took him out of the equation, it'd be a slam dunk, right? But when you put him in
yeah.
the equation, he's the greatest lawyer of all time. I think we can both agree
Well,
on that. Without a
he
degree,
just needs to go in there and bat those baby fat blues. I mean, baby blues at the
right?
jury. And then, they're going to let you off, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he did say that he could charm the jury. He could sway the jury. So I believe you. I believe in you, Slappy. Please do that. Please do that. I think, but in all seriousness, do any of us not think he's going to take the plea deal? I mean, if it's still offered, I mean, I think he's going to grift. Oh, let me put up my grifting sign here. 'cause I got to get that in one last time before we go on hiatus.
He will not take it so he can grift to the max before he takes it. If I get where you're going with that.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's why the 6 weeks, and he's gonna try to put it off again and again and again and again. I mean, that's basically what it is. Oh, here's my other announcement. And I'll get to some of your comments here in the chat. Uh, I am paying attention, y'all, this morning.
No,
Ju-
he's not.
yeah, I'm not.
Don't,
I'm not
don't
really.
listen to him.
This is a clone of myself, and I'm not really paying attention, but my clone is. Um, so the second announcement here is July 13th to 15th. Bernie and I will be in Las Vegas. I know it's kind of near the time of his trial and all. Hopefully the trial will be over by then. Hopefully it starts the 6th, ends on the 9th. And then everybody's happy, and if there is a trial. So I'm pretty sure it's not going to last that long, but nonetheless, the 13th through the 15th, Bernie and I will be in Vegas. Obviously I'd love to meet anybody that wants to go from the 13th to 15th. Plenty of time for people to make arrangements. We would love to meet some of y'all and have a good time. And I don't do a ton of drinking, but there will be some drinking. For sure, a lot of eating, because that, it's pretty much what you do over there, shows and stuff. We're just gonna have a great time with y'all if you come out. We're gonna be staying at the Venetian, so that's kind of where our base will be. Obviously, we'll be roaming around a little bit on the strip, but it should be a ton of fun. If you guys are interested, please email me to let me know that you will be heading out there, at least, so we can look out for you and coordinate and all that stuff. But I'm not hard to find. I'm the guy with the vest and the hat, so it'd be pretty easy to spot me out there. I don't think you guys will have that tough of a time seeing me out there. Would love to see you out there. Let me get to some of the chat here.
Hey, Roach, check your text real quick.
Yes. Yes.
That's
Okay.
what I
I
need you
got
to
it.
do real
I
quick.
got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. No worries. No worries on that.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
So let me go through chat here. Sunshine says, did he ever say that what the plea deal was for the felonies yesterday? He started to, but then he went something else. He did. He lied about that. See, he's a big fat liar, Sunshine. He says that the plea deal, he always has to it's so dumb. We had Becky in there. Did he not think that Becky was going to report the truth? He said that
Right.
they offered him 200 hours of community service and 2 years probation and 1 year stay away order and all this fucking shit. It's like, dude, it was 1 year, 120 hours. Come on, man. There's no need to embellish, right? There really is no need to embellish. Did I say hi to you, Carrie Ann? I think I did. Welcome on in, the lovely Carrie Ann. Trials cost money and they'd rather not spend the money if they don't have to. Poet says, no, I understand that, but they've already spent a ton of money this far, Poet. Why not go all the way? Especially since good old Scientology is involved. I don't think they'd be too happy. Kimberly is in the house, a 4-day weekend for her. Well, good for you, Kimberly. It's the Memorial Day weekend. I would be remiss if I didn't talk about Memorial Day real quick here, if you guys will indulge me for just a second. Memorial Day for me has always meant like going to pay tribute to your loved ones that have passed, and also like military service members that have passed and stuff like that. It's a great holiday. We usually celebrate with grills, and we talk about the past and the people that have meant the most to us, and stuff like that. Please, over the Memorial Day weekend, while you're grilling, um, um, stuff like that. Think about the people that have meant the most to you that are no longer with us. I mean, I think it's really important do that over Memorial Day weekend. It's the perfect time to reflect and we always think of like people that we lost in a very sad, somber manner. It doesn't have to be that way. Like every time Day comes around, I think about my grandmother and what a joyful person she was, and how she laughed at everything. And she really reminds me of Bernie. Bernie's the same way. Bernie, just laughs at everything, and such a good person and stuff like that. I always think of the bright memories when Memorial Day comes around. There is a touch of somberness always, because you always think about those that meant the most to you. But to me, it's always been a good time of reflection in a good way, So just think about those type of things. Sally Ann World's in the house. What's up, Sally? Nice to have you here as always. Big Chief is in the house. What is up? Let's see. I see your messages. Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
Yeah.
Memorial Day is sad in my house because I come from a family of veterans.
Mm,
So we spend the day up at the cemetery
mhm.
putting flowers, on our loved ones' graves and stuff. And then usually my grandma would have like the whole family, right? And then we'd have like a big family lunch and everything. But
Yeah.
it's always, as a child, I felt it was always really sad. Like the
Yeah.
whole day in my family is just super somber. We
Yeah.
don't do that, backyard cookout kind of shit. My family's really serious about that. They're like, we're gonna go pay our respects and respect our veterans and loved ones, and that's it. It's not a day of celebration for my family, I guess, is
Yeah.
what.
Yeah. I'm not saying go dance a jig. It's like,
Yeah, no.
you know, woohoo! We lost all these people and we're dancing around. No, what I'm saying is it used to be that way for me too, Flea. But as I got older, I realized that this was actually a good opportunity to think of all the good times, and like I said, there is a touch of somberness to it, because
Yeah.
those loved ones are not there. I also have military members in my family too. Like my grandfather was a World War II veteran, and he obviously passed away. But um, he's not buried. He was cremated. But um, it
Yeah,
is.
all the men. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No. Go
Thought you
right
were.
ahead. Go right ahead.
I said all the men in my family were in the military. Like my dad was a Vietnam vet and everything. It was just back in the day, that's what you did.
Yeah.
You just automatically went and served in the military. That was kind of well, for a lot of families, I think. Um, but yeah, it's completely somber occasion
Hmm.
in my family, and kind of I never liked Memorial Day. I know why we have it. It's necessary. I think we really do need to pay our respects. But Memorial, I think that traumatized me as a kid.
Yeah, I
You
can.
know what I mean?
It's like
It was
funerals.
like,
Funerals as a kid always haunted me too. I never liked to go up to a casket and view somebody
yeah,
dead. It's just really haunting, and um yeah, I still have PTSD from a couple of them. It's just like, oh, I can't do it anymore. But yeah,
yeah. My family, they were like, when you're a child and there's a funeral, you're going and you're gonna see a dead body. That's
yeah,
just all
yeah.
there is to it.
They didn't give a fuck, right? Like you're going. Yeah, I hear you. We'll discuss it a little more in just a second. Susan P is in the house. The lovely Susan P. Nice to have you, Susan P. Flea says, double check that cruise offer, MLH. Sounds too good to be true to me. Uh,
It
there's
does.
there's some caveats, Afila, but it's not. Look, they want you on these cruises. The reason that they offer you free cruises or
I know what the caveat is. They're
what?
gonna make you attend an hour and a half long seminar on a timeshare.
No, no. Yeah, there's none of that, but there's plenty of that in Vegas, man. They every 2 steps, it seems like somebody's wanting you to learn about a timeshare, and that takes up all your time. I found out the trick to that, and this is for anybody that goes to Vegas. If you go to Vegas and you get approached by somebody wanting to do any type of timeshare, just tell them you're leaving that day, and that'll shut it out because you don't
Yeah.
they don't have time. Yeah, you just tell them you're leaving. You're leaving that
You know
day.
what works for me? I have no money.
Well, that doesn't work. They'll still try to get you. Well, that's why
Yeah.
you can get free tickets to Cirque du Soleil and blah blah blah.
Yeah. No, I will default on that.
Yeah,
So it'll cost your company money. Don't even ask.
yeah. No, the easiest thing is I'm leaving tonight. Trust me. I've been through that one too, Flea. I don't have any money, and then they're like, "Oh well, you don't need any money. Just come and listen to us for an hour." And I'm like, "Ah, fuck." It's like
No, because they get a bonus for however many
however many
bodies they
people.
get in there, and then they get extra bonus if you actually purchase one.
Yeah,
But they're just trying to fill up the room.
yeah.
Then if they get their bonus.
Yeah, cricket cinema. Oh, Rib Guy says trial readiness conference at 7/6. So that's getting ready for the trial. But yeah, I don't know if we're
Mm.
gonna get there, Ribby. Cricket cinema is weed legal in Nevada? Yes, it is. But don't buy any weed, quote unquote weed on the strip. They don't sell actual weed on the strip, I don't believe. Pup Groomer's in Vegas or near Vegas. Yeah, she is. Maybe Pup Groomer can get on over there. 4 pairs of glasses. King Charles says, "What's up, King Charles? Nice to have you." Let's see. What about my long hair? Yes, I do have long hair. If you're wearing that vest in Vegas, I don't want to be seen with you. How dare you? I'm very stylish. What else do we got? Yeah, several hours, but still within reach. I mean, I would love to meet Pup Groomer. She's fantastic.
What are you doing this weekend, by the way?
This weekend, well, tomorrow I am
Yeah.
doing the final comment show for a while.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm going to the zoo on Sunday. I'm taking
Wow.
my
I haven't been to the zoo for like a decade, not since my kids were little.
I haven't been there in 20 years, Flea. 20
Oh my
years.
God.
And my mom and dad, same way. I'm taking my mom and dad. They haven't been there in a long time. And it's like, I want to do stuff with them. It's
Oh, you're a good son.
well, look, I mean, you have to build up some memories, right? I mean, just like what we talked about. I don't want there to be a distant Memorial Day where I'm lamenting the fact
Right.
that I didn't take my parents to the zoo, or I didn't do this with my parents, or even Bernie. I want to take Bernie there too. She's never been.
You
Stuff like
never been to the zoo?
no, no. So we're finally going.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that'll
yeah,
be fun.
yeah. I have to wheelchair my mom around everywhere, but that's fine. And then the following week, I think we're going to go to the museum as well. Um, you know, have to break it up because it's a lot. The zoo is a lot. It's a big zoo, and I know my parents will be exhausted probably 2 hours in, but I plan on feeding them there and stuff like that. But yeah, we're gonna go to the zoo, and I think the like button does need some attention, Rib Guy, for sure. Carrie Ann says Memorial Day is about
Wrong button.
yeah, Memorial Day is about the
Wrong
people.
button that needs attention. Just FYI, I know, but thought I'd
Well,
put that in
what are we talking about here, Flea? That sounds a little salacious.
there. Mr. Flea's been working overtime.
Oh wow, I mean, is there video proof? I mean, you keep talking a big game. I'm just saying. I'm totally kidding. Flea. Carrie Ann says Memorial Day is about the people we love, what they sacrificed for us. Celebration is due. They would want us to. I see. That's as I grew older, Carrie Ann. That's exactly how I feel. Like those people would absolutely want us to not feel bad. And to do things, and that leads me into a story. Kind of hurts my heart. My My parents were having some trouble with some money. You're right there, Flea?
I'm playing my violin.
Oh yeah. Oh well, hold on. I'll play it for you. You know, you just let me know and I'll bring it in. Don't worry. Here we
All
go.
right, here's a violin.
Yeah, there we go. No, it did lead me to like kind of a sad story. My mom, holy shit. Um, so my mom was like not having money trouble, but she kind of made a boo-boo. She did her property taxes, right? And she filled out everything, you know, her check, and she's old school. She'll fill out a check, right? Who the fuck does that these days? I do everything online, you know. Um,
Yeah.
but you know, she filled out everything. She sent the check like in like mid-April, right? Um, and it was a hefty sum of money. It was, I mean, you know how property taxes are, Flea.
Property taxes are ridiculous.
They went up like more than 50% in a year. And it was, and my parents are on a fixed income, you know, and I'm like, ah, man, they're squeezing them. Along with taking away a lot of their healthcare benefits too, which really sucks on Medicare. So she fills out everything, and she gets a her mail back, you know, the check that she had filled out, and she forgot to put the PO box yesterday that she gets
Oh
it.
no.
So now it's late, and now it's accruing like not interest, I guess interest it would be penalties is what how they do it. And so
Yeah.
they didn't have the money. So I'm like, Mom, like I will, I have the money. Let me give it to you. You know, like it's like extra money that I had set aside, you know, just in case of an emergency. This seems to be an emergency to me, you know.
Yeah.
My mom was like, you know, and I left the money with my parents, and I left, and I came back, and my dad gives me the money, and he's like, "Oh, we took care of it." I'm like, "You took care of it?" What they did is they got a loan to pay it. And I'm like, "Oh, fuck."
Oh gosh, they had to get a loan to pay their property taxes.
Yeah. I'm taking care of it.
Jeez.
Trust me, not, unbeknownst to them, I'm gonna go to their bank, and I'm gonna take care of the
You gotta
majority of
pay off that
it.
loan.
Well, I'm not gonna pay it all off because I don't have that much money, Flea, but I'm gonna pay a good chunk of it at least to mitigate a lot of that uh,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh,
stuff.
that's sad. It's so expensive to live in Colorado.
Yeah.
I know people are like, oh, New York or San Francisco.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Colorado is keeping pace
There
with
it
those
okay. So
areas.
it's not nearly as expensive as what those two that you just mentioned, but you're right. It's keeping pace inflation wise with those
Yes,
places.
but our minimum wage is lower.
Oh,
So
fuck, I
I
know.
think
The only
percentage
place
wise,
the only place that's rational about it is Denver. Denver has a minimum wage of 19.25 an hour, which I think is a little too low, but at least you can scrape by if you have multiple incomes, you know. Um,
yeah.
It's getting harder. It's getting really hard. And for somebody on a fixed income like my parents, it's next near to impossible. So I spent a good portion of the day yesterday. I'll be honest with y'all. I was crying about it. I was, you know, I was pretty pretty upset about it. But I was talking to Bernie, and I was like, well, and I thought about this, and we both came to the same conclusion. Well, we can just go to the bank and pay it. You know, you know, we don't need them to. We just need to know names. You know, and they can look at it. They can't tell us like how much is owed or whatever, but I already know approximately how much is owed, and I can pay a good chunk of it, and then that's it, you know, and be done with it, and there's nothing they can do about it. But I mean, they might be a little salty at me after, but it'll be a pleasant surprise when they go to, you know, pay it with their next um social security check, and they only have a certain amount to pay instead of what they thought they were going to pay, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's the right thing to do. I mean, it just hurt my heart, you know, Flea. It's like, um,
Yeah.
I
It
felt,
hurts my heart.
yeah, I felt really, really down about it. Like I literally cried for about a half an hour yesterday. It was it was
Your
just
folks probably don't have a mortgage anymore, huh?
they do not, luckily.
Yeah, because
It's
see,
not-
we got ours, our taxes are incorporated into our mortgage,
yeah, no, they
like
get
the
hit.
payments.
Yeah,
So,
they get hit with the entire bill. My mom likes to pay it. They could do it one of two ways. They could break it up into two payments, which it costs a little bit more. So my mom is always forward thinking and saving money. So, she's like, you know, um, let's just pay it all in a year, year's worth, and that's how she do.
hmm.
I'm sorry, Mary. Mary lost both of her children in the past 2 years. And
Oh my gosh, Mary.
oh, so, so
Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't even imagine.
oh my,
Well, I kind of can because I'm faced with that
yeah,
often
yeah,
with my son. There's been several times we didn't know if he was gonna make it, but I just don't know how you would deal with it in reality. I'm so sorry.
yeah. Um, let's see. And Anna said, "Oh, Brenda says, Big Chief, thanks for being there for Becky." And then Anna responds, "I agree, Brenda. Big Chief is a hero to me. I was so worried about Becky was alone. Big Chief is a hero.
Yeah.
Big Chief is a stand-up dude, man.
Yeah, he is. I want
Um,
to go back to Mary just real quick. Mary, if you ever need to talk about it, the contact us at the show email that which
yeah,
is on the page.
yeah, for
So,
sure, for sure. Yeah."
okay.
I can't even imagine. I know you could flee, and I know your situation, but I personally, man, I have two kids, and man, if I lost either one, I'd be devastated. So I can imagine, man.
Hmm.
I'm glad you're still here, and I'm glad that you're at least able to communicate with us and be here. Thank you for being here, Mary. Um,
Yeah, I lost a brother and a sister, and my mom, it was so hard on her.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Brenda says, "Hey MLH, have you heard from Dougie? Sure do miss that guy." Dougie put out a post. Let me just put it this way, Brenda. I have not. Um, his post was inaccurate. Let me just put it that way, Brenda. What I said on the show was completely accurate. So that's how I'm gonna leave that.
It
Um,
was quite a surprise to us. We'll just put it that way.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not even gonna get into it. We got other things to talk about today.
Yeah.
Um, especially when Josiah was acting crazy. Yeah, Josiah like creepily whispered a threat into Becky's ear in court, and it was like that dude,
Jesus.
that dude's out of I don't know. It
He's
just
got mental issues and he needs a lot of help,
he
but there's
does.
no one in his sphere that's willing to help him, apparently.
Yeah. Brandon's in the house. Brandon says Chumley should have went to the military. They wouldn't have accepted him, man. He would have used the bone spur excuse, Brandon, or the fat.
Especially not with the new fitness regulations.
Oh my God, yeah. There's no way, man. I lost my mom today, 12 years ago, right around Memorial Day. LA Deb says, "I'm sorry, LA Deb. That's tough
Oh,
too.
yeah,
I'm very lucky to
me
have
too.
both of my parents. But I know that you know time is short. That's why, like I said, I want to spend as much time with them as possible, and do things that I would regret not doing. You know what I'm saying, Flea? Like I'm
Yeah,
trying to get it in. My
yeah.
mother was a nurse in the Korean War on the front lines. She came home broken. Yeah, I know, Mary. It's really tough. Please honor the women that served in every war. Absolutely, good SP. Trying to get caught up on chat here. Speaking of Josiah, will Scott subpoena him to be a witness to help him out with his charges? That's funny, Sunshine. That would be a disaster for him. I feel. Um, it's like our Anzac Day. People go to the pub and get drunk. I, yeah, I guess that's yeah. I mean that I don't drink a lot, but July 13th to 15th, I might. You know, it's dangerous, Flea. There's a place in Vegas called Senior Frogs. I don't know if they have them anywhere else.
I am familiar, and they do. They have them in Mexico.
Ah,
I've been to Mexico many times
yeah.
and have experienced senior frogs.
Okay. Yeah. So you know about the unlimited drinking for 2 hours special that they got, right? I mean,
Well, I don't think they had that back when I went,
oh, well, yeah.
but they had other shit going on. I mean, that's just where you go if you want to get fucked up.
Oh yeah. So the last time, it was a trip of a lifetime. Bernie and I went to Vegas with my son and his ex at the time, and her son and his girlfriend, and oh no, his girlfriend wasn't there on that one, but it was both of our sons. So it was like, oh man, it was a dream for us, to get our fam together. It's the first time that they
Yeah.
met and stuff, and I mean, her son was so excited because he was an only child, and now he's got a brother, and so it's like it was exciting for both of them, like they were, because my son doesn't have a brother, he's got a sister, so it was like really exciting, and we we ended up at Senior Frogs, and we bought everybody the because we're all adults, and
Yeah.
we we got the 2 hour drink as many drinks as you want pass, and I had 13. I think I beat everybody. I had
Shut
13.
up. How can you even do that?
I did it, Flea. I did it. Now
Oh
I was I
my
was
God.
I was a wee bit wobbly going back to the hotel, but I did it.
You think?
Yeah. Let's see. Free to
I
be
I
me.
would have a hard time choking down 2 drinks in
Yeah.
an hour.
No, it
That would
was.
not be the special for me
Oh
because I
no,
don't drink. And
it would be, Flea, because their drinks are like so like you don't even realize you're drinking alcohol, right? Like it, but there's definitely alcohol in them, and you get your choice of like 4 or 5 different drinks. I forget what they were, but there was one drink in particular. I can't remember what it was that, but I kept drinking because it was like fuck, it's free, Well, not free, you know what I mean.
yeah.
I got my money's worth. Let's just put it that way.
Is
And
it any drink you want? Is it like any drink, like a daiquiri or a margarita, or is it just
no,
certain drinks?
no, they had certain drinks, but they were all really like tasty. There was daiquiris and margaritas, stuff like
Mm-hmm.
what you're thinking, like really like good mixed drinks, right? And they weren't chimpsy on them. Like they did put alcohol in them, but they did it in a way where it was like drinking Kool-Aid. And man, Free to Be Me says,
You might have a third wheel in Vegas. I'm just saying.
"Come on
Damn
down,
it.
Free. Come on down. You really should. I mean, for a couple days, why not?" Um,
I wish I could. I don't, you know what? I'm gonna try, but I doubt it because of all the shit that
right.
goes on.
Um, if things get settled, Flea, then we would love to meet you and the hubbin over there. It'd be really nice. Free to Be Me says, my father too, World War II vet, passed at 101 years old. Father's Day 2 years back. So proud of him. Will honor him. I am so super proud of my grandfather. Free to Be Me, for being in World War II, coming back, and so proud, so proud. Same thing. Um, Let me just get caught up on chat because we've had a
My
lot.
dad won't talk about Vietnam.
Yeah,
He won't talk about it.
my grandfather never talked about World War II either, but I know from other people that told me, stuff that happened, and you know stuff like that. Let's see, what else do we got here. My
My
mom.
dad headed up the psych unit in Vietnam, so you
Yeah,
can imagine.
yeah. CBF's
I think he's scarred.
yeah, CBF's in the
Huh?
CBF is in the chat. She says port fees and taxes. Cruises could be $800 a piece, and you get an inside room. No, I looked it up yesterday. The cruises are free. It is an inside room, but I don't care. I mean, look, if they offer us that and there are some fees attached, I'm okay. Yeah.
But what
Um,
is the catch? What is the catch?
well, there's really no catch, Flea, because well, the catch is you're gonna have to. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to pay for all the food and drinks and stuff like that. There's a weird thing that my mom said about tipping there, like you have to like specify that you're gonna do your own tips, otherwise they give you this big bill at the end with tips. So I'm gonna, not gonna do that.
Really? I
Yeah.
think it depends on, well, kind of maybe depends on what country your cruise ship originates from, but that just seems like really jacked that they do that.
Yeah, it is jacked. Look at this. Anna from Canada re-upping for 19 months. Appreciate you, MLH and Flea, two good people. Nanny's the it's gonna be the final comment show for a while, is what I'm saying. Just like our hiatus from DT. I just need a break. I need to unplug. I've been going so hard for so long on this channel that and it's gonna cost me, y'all. It's definitely gonna cost me in the form of money, because a month off on this channel, well, I don't, I obviously don't get paid. So, um, it is what it is. And, but at the expense of my mental health, I mean, I think everybody can agree that this is the proper thing to do to get yourself, um, you know, mentally prepared for what's to come, is what I'm going to say. Chris says they have a Senior Frogs in Cancun and the Bahamas. Well, cool. Uh, awesome. Anna from Canada with the 5 gifted Monster Squad memberships. If you got a membership from Anna from Canada, make sure you say thank you. Anna, thank you
Thank you
so much.
guys.
I really, really appreciate that. Um, let's keep on going here. I'm trying to get as many comments as I can. Hurricane drinks are strong and delicious, Buttercup says. Yes, I agree. How cool
What's
is
in a hurricane?
what's
Can
that?
someone tell
Oh,
me? I don't know.
I don't know, but I've had one before and they're mighty tasty. Yeah, Kool-Aid. Yeah, tastes like Kool-Aid. Susan P with the 5 gifted Monster Squad memberships. If you got a membership from the lovely Susan P, make sure you say thank you. Susan P, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That is so clutch. Big time. It definitely helps me out because
Yes, thank you.
um
You know what? When we went, the best drink I've ever had, when my husband and I went on our honeymoon 150 years ago, and we went to Jamaica, and they had these drinks called prep ups, and it was this, I can't even remember what was in it. It was kind of like a banana pina colada
mhm,
concoction.
mhm,
Oh, they were so good, and we were at an all-inclusive resort.
mhm.
And let me tell you, that is probably one of the times I've been the most fucked up in my life because they catch up to you. And they're free, right? Well, they're not free, but you paid for all inclusive, so you can go get as many as you want and you're not paying for it, so you're not keeping
Right,
track.
right. So I'll tell you guys my drunk story after I get done with chat here. Remind me, please, to tell my drunk story. I'm a little embarrassed, but it happened
Okay.
many decades ago, so I'm okay. Um,
Okay.
Breezy,
I have a good drunk story too.
oh my God, Fleet, wait till you hear mine. Like you know the terrain here, so you'll appreciate what I'm about to tell you. Breezy says, Fleet, my dad didn't talk about the Korean War, World War II or Vietnam, but he had nightmares and screamed out. Yeah, it's rough.
Oh,
Barbara Boat
yeah.
in the house. What's up, Barbara? Jane says, Jane's in the house. What's up, Jane? Inside rooms are better if you get seasick. Well, I don't know. I've never been on a cruise, so this will be my
Oh,
time.
I
Uh,
am going to give you a heads up right now.
yeah,
Get something for seasickness just in case. Go to the doctor. They
like
got a
Dramamine.
patch.
Yeah.
It's no, Dramamine's not going to cut it. Get like go to the doctor and get a prescription. Get a patch because I'm telling you, if you get seasick on a big ship, it's not like getting seasick on, it's a lot. It's worse. It's bad. So
Yeah.
I went on a cruise and I had never been on one before, so I had
Yeah.
no idea that I would get seasick. I don't have motion sickness or anything, but I got so sick. So the next cruise I went on, I went and got the patch from the doctor, and I was just hunky dory. But if you get sick on a cruise like that, sometimes Dramamine just doesn't cut it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So unless you want it to be fucked up the whole time, I would just preemptively go to the doctor and say, "Hey, I'm going on this cruise. I get seasick. Can you prescribe something?"
I might do that. I have to go to the doctor anyways, and I'll talk a little bit about that too. It's part of the reason why I decided to go on this hiatus. We had a hiatus plan, but I was thinking that everything's going to be wrapped up about the end of May, beginning of June, but it doesn't look like it.
Fuck.
But I'll talk a little bit about that, like part of the reason why I'm going on a hiatus as well. Rib Guy with the 5 gifted memberships. If you got a Monster Squad membership from Rib Guy, make sure you say thank you. Thank you very much, Ribby. I really, really
Thank
appreciate that.
you.
Every little bit helps, especially right now. I mean, every little bit. We will miss you, MLH and Flea and mods, but totally get it, obviously. Yeah. Look, let me quickly talk about this. I've been having some health issues with my back and my kidneys. I think I mentioned it before. I have to see a doctor. It's not getting any better. And when you wake up, multiple
Did that
times,
stuff not help?
it did help a little bit. It took the edge off, which is what I was looking for, Flea.
Yeah.
But I know I can't continue to take that medicine without taking care of the problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know if I've got
Correct.
a kidney stone or multiple kidney stones or an infection. That's another thing that it kind of seems like I might have a kidney infection or something. Um, and plus, I have a bad back anyways. I have arthritis in my back and a herniated disc. Um, from multiple
Well,
accidents.
you're just a barrel of monkeys, aren't you?
Oh, I'm telling you. It's kind of well documented. I've talked about it over the past couple of decades on either RP Grinders or on this channel, but I do my best. I mean, but lately it's been really hard to walk and get out of bed, and that's when I know that I really really need some help. I need to get somebody to help me out because I mean, Bernie's 4'9", and I can't rely on Bernie helping me all the time to move around and stuff. It's like, and I mean, she's got her own stuff, going on, and yeah. You want a room in the middle of the
You want me
ship?
to send Mr. Flea's big ol' ass over there to all year round?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I could just see that. Mr.
He'll
Flea.
just sling you over his shoulder and you can go like,
Right, right. I think I'm
that would be
fine.
the funniest shit.
UTI can turn into a kidney infection, Buttercup. You see, that's what I'm thinking.
Yes.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I would have gotten a UTI, but it does happen to men too. But yeah, I got to get something done. Oh, and let me tell you a story about that medicine, Flea. So I'd
Oh,
never,
all
I
right.
Flea recommended a medicine to me called, what was it, AZO or something like that.
Azo.
Yeah,
Azo.
Azo, and I had to order it from Amazon because they didn't have any at Walmart. And I get it the next day, which is
Yeah, because
amazing.
you can't have the regular kind. The regular kind is kind
For
of like shoving a pill up your ass and wishful thinking.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Ronnie's in the house. What's up, Ronnie? Nice to have you here. So you can use test strips to see if you have a UTI. Adam says, well, I'm just gonna go to the doctor, Adam. I'm having a hard time moving around, So, anyways, I got Azo, and I took it, and I've been frequent urination. I know it's a little too much, but so in the and at night,
Everybody peace. It's okay.
exactly. So I love your musical prowess, Flea. It's awesome. So I always bust out in a song like that too. I'm fucking nuts. But anyways, um I I go to the bathroom at night and I don't turn on the lights. I don't care. I know, where I'm going and all that shit. You would think I would know after years living here. So in the morning, Bernie and I wake up, got to take Bernie to work, and I have to go to the bathroom, and I'm doing my business, and I'm looking down, and I'm like, it's just red. I'm like, holy fuck, I've got a major issue going on here. And I go, Bernie, I think I'm dying. Like literally. And she goes, what are you talking about? I'm like, I'm literally pissing blood in the toilet. And I go and show her, and she's like, well, maybe it was that medication you took. And I'm like, is that one of
I
the
should have
things?
warned you.
Oh my God. I was like, holy fuck, man. And so I'm furiously looking at the box, and the main thing is, this will make your pee look orange. No, it made my pee look really, really red. It's like, you know.
I should have warned you. I didn't even think about it. Why the fuck they do that? I don't know. Because maybe they do it so you'll buy more Azo. I'm kind of thinking that might be the.
Maybe.
Oh, it's red now. I better go get some more of this shit.
Right. It's like a feature of it. It's like, I'm pissing blood, man. But CBF says when Papa Cat thought he had kidney stones, it was a blood clot. Ooh, yeah. I mean, you need to go to the doctor
A
today.
blood clot where? Oh my
I don't
God.
know. But look, check this out, Afila. I can't just go to a doctor unless I go to an emergency room, because I have what we call Medicaid here. And I'm 6 months away from not having any fucking type of insurance at all, because I can't afford it. We simply can't afford it, Afila. It's not, we're on a limited income too. I mean, I get what I can from pulmonary embolism. Holy shit, Papa Cat.
You break your arm and you're in debt for years.
Yeah, well, I don't give a fuck. What are they gonna take from me, Flea? I mean, I'll fucking file bankruptcy like no other. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that shit.
I'm not kidding. You go to the emergency room for a broken arm,
Yeah,
50 grand.
yeah, it'll bankrupt a person, no doubt, and it would, it would bankrupt me. But luckily for the time being, I got Medicaid. I got very, very, very lucky, Flea, because there's been cuts to Medicare and Medicaid. I mean, fuck the people. But
Yeah.
with Medicaid, it's like, I don't know how to explain it to someone overseas that might understand it. It's like it's a poor version, a person's version of what everybody else in the civilized world has, Afila. Um, you all have healthcare, right? So you don't have to worry about being bankrupted. You can go in with a broken arm and not come out with a huge 50,000 bill, like Flea said. The problem with Medicaid is they don't pay for hardly anything, or they don't want to pay for anything. And to get an appointment is like pulling teeth. It's like a 2-month out appointment. So it's like, what do I do? I mean, I can't force these people to see me any sooner. And it's not like they care. One time I had somebody tell me, if you feel that strongly about it, go to an emergency room. And I'm like,
Why?
okay.
So you can be in debt for decades
Yeah.
and they garnish your wages and shit when you can't pay it?
Well, what are they going to garnish my YouTube wages?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. So it's like I'm kind of at my wit's end with it, and it just sucks. But it's my own thing. I mean, that's it's something that I got to go through, and a lot of people in this country have to go through. And it's so strange. We can provide $1 billion a day for a war that nobody wanted, but we can't.
Mm-hmm.
If you ask anybody, Democrats or Republicans, we can't afford it. We can't afford to give Medicare for all, even though it's been proven time and time again, study after study, Medicare for all actually saves the country like billions and billions and billions of dollars. It's, I don't know, it's just really stupid.
Yeah, but then the special interests don't get their cut.
That's true. The big pharma won't get their cut. The insurance companies won't get their cut. The employers won't won't have indentured slaves, basically, because you're tied to your employment wherever you are with healthcare.
Hmm.
Nanny says medical bankruptcy is the number one reason for filing bankruptcy in America. Yep. Can everyone stop having health scares? Beachcomber says. I don't mean to. I don't want to alarm anybody. I feel okay. I'm having a hard time walking, and it's like, I mean, I'm truthful. I'm always, somebody said that to me. MLH, you're you're like truthful to the point of being detrimental to yourself, and I had to think about that for a second. I'm like, well, what should
But
I?
not as much as some people we know.
Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. Tina McBride is in the house. What's up, Tina? Nice to have you here. I can't understand that. I don't either, Tina. MLH, you should go get your PSA checked through blood work. My husband has prostate cancer, takes shots every month. I thought about that possibility too, Jackie. And if I can get an appointment, I'll ask him about it. Let's see. I really hope somehow Steyer gets elected California governor, implements single payer, and provides a template for the rest of the country. It ain't gonna happen, Adam. There's too much special interest, like Flea says. It's not gonna happen. I would love single payer for all of us, because it's the right way to do things. And I know people's arguments are, well, it's socialism, and you're going to have appointments that take. You think it's bad now, get an appointment. Wait till you have to wait 6 months. It's not like.
Yeah, well, I already have to do that to get into a specialist. Yeah, it's not that argument. The way things are right now, you have to have a doctor that's in network, approved, and so because you can't just choose your doctor like they said you'd be able to with any health insurance companies have you got to have a doctor in network. So because of that, there's always a wait. My son's specialist, unless there's an emergency, is 6 months out.
Hmm. Hmm.
And that's not going to change regardless of whether or not you have universal health care.
Well,
And
that's right.
in fact, I would imagine the wait would be shorter with
Yeah,
universal health care because you could just go see anybody.
absolutely,
But
100%. Yeah, this in-network bullshit is bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Um, here's another food for thought. I think education in this country should be free too, because I mean, it's been proven time and time again, the benefits of people getting quote unquote free education comes back to the country like 100-fold. Like it's.
no, they got to have us stupid and compliant.
Yeah, and look. This proves that I'm neither a Democrat or Republican. I get accused of being like a far left Democrat. Who is responsible for because you can't file bankruptcy for student debt loan, and you know who's responsible for that? Our former president Joe Biden when he was in the Senate. So, yeah, thank you, Biden.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah. So fuck him.
Um, yeah, fuck him and fuck all politicians because they only care about themselves. See, I always said this, Flea. I don't like any politician. I don't care if they're Democrat or Republican. They're all awful. They're all awful.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, they
Agreed.
all get the best health care. They all have the best healthcare plan. And for life, once you're in Congress or in the Senate, you or I mean the House or the Senate, you get the best healthcare for life. And them not fighting for us, I mean, it says everything you need to know. They don't care. They don't want it that way. They want everything to be in the middle all the time. This far right stuff that's been going on, it'll level out, but it'll level out right to the middle. And that's where we will stay. And I don't like it. I hate incrementalism. It's time for something different, because there's too many people that are homeless. There's too many people that are getting pushed to the point of homelessness. I just told you a story. What if my parents didn't have any kids? What would they do, Flea? They
Yeah.
What would they do? They would just keep borrowing money, borrowing until they
Yeah.
lost their house. And then if they lose their house, then what happens? They're homeless like everybody else, you know.
Right.
So,
And
so
you know what people oh I'm gonna interrupt real quick. People always like socialism, socialism. Look, I'm not a socialist, but I do believe in robust social programs. I think they're necessary to maintain a free market. If you
yeah.
want to, keep it, but how it's like anything else. If you take it to the extreme, it doesn't work.
Well,
And
look.
that's what we've done with capitalism. How is capitalism working out for y'all?
Well, look. Check this out, please. Speaking of that, right? This is a problem. Okay, nobody has a problem with Obama bailing out all of the banks and all of the major car companies like Ford and Chevy in this country, right? It supposed to be free market? Wasn't it supposed to
Yeah.
be, if you sink or swim, like that's the beauty of it. Anybody can create
Yeah.
business and all this, but yet we bailed out Ford, Chevy, all the major banks got bailouts. The American people got fuck all.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, so everybody's cool with corporate welfare, right? And that's exactly what it is. I hear people talk about
Yep.
welfare queens of, all the time. You know who the biggest fucking welfare queens are? Amazon, um,
Billionaires, Elon
billionaires,
Musk.
Elon Musk, Tesla, Ford, Chevy, Walmart. You realize that Walmart didn't pay any federal taxes the past probably 4 or 5 years, Lee.
No, I know.
It used to
Yeah, I
be,
know.
it used to be, I think in the 20s, I could be wrong, but I think in the 20s, the effective, you heard of the roaring 20s, right? That's because this country was pretty robust. I'm not talking, this was after the Great Depression, right? But business was booming at a certain point in time. And that was because we charged businesses up to 90% taxes. And everybody was doing great. The government was fine. The businesses were humming along. They were making a good living. You know what the real problem is? CEOs. CEOs are making on average 3, 4, 500 times the average worker. Tell
Yeah.
me, tell me that a CEO is worth more than the people that are actually doing the hard work in that company. You know, I know
That's
a
what I'm
C-
saying. We have taken capitalism to such an extreme that
yeah,
it doesn't work anymore. It just doesn't. At
yeah,
least not for regular people.
yeah. Oh man, Beachcomber says my higher education was free. We used to have grants for tuition and living costs. I wish we had that here, Beachcomber. There are some you can get some grants like, but man, the competition is fierce for those grants. Big time competition for those grants. Like there's for every grant, I remember applying for grants for school. I got lucky. I got a grant for a free ride scholarship if I became a counselor when I went to college at University of Colorado. And and I did, and I was very good at it. But yeah, I got very lucky. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to afford to go to school, Flea. I just wouldn't have. And then
Yeah.
that scholarship went away, and then I decided I didn't want to be in debt for the rest of my life, and after 2 years, called it a day.
I
Uh,
got I got scholarships and student loans, and I was still paying for my college education for years and years and years and
yeah.
years until I had like 7 grand left that I owed, and they started garnishing my tax returns
Oh God.
and got the rest of it. I don't know how they did it for, several years in a row, where they just take all of my tax return.
Does anyone believe in prosperity? Chilled says, yeah, I do, and that's the pick yourself up by the bootstraps theory. Um, It's not as easy as that for a lot of people. It's easy for people that are handed a silver spoon. It's easy
Yeah.
for
It
for
doesn't work if you can't even afford the boots.
yeah, well, that's true. I mean,
You know?
I mean, just think of that. My dad worked for 25 years doing construction, right? Worked his ass off doing it. I mean, construction is one of the toughest fucking jobs, man. Being in hot asphalt in 102, 103 day, and the asphalt itself makes that 102 day feel like, 120, you know, and my mom was a homemaker, but she worked her ass off too, and deserved so much more in life. I mean, my mom was always giving, loving, and helping everybody else and their mother. I mean, I can't express how many people my mom has touched in her life, like as far as like, you know um making a living here in the United States. I'll just put it that way. And when you have somebody that worked hard like my dad, for everything that he has now, and now he's to the point where he has to borrow to get by, to scrape by. I mean, my dad's an elderly man. Are we to believe that he could just go back to work? I mean, he's ugh, man, I don't know. It's just he did his time, is what I'm saying, and it's just I don't know. I don't believe that there is something to pick yourself by the up by the bootstraps. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I mean, like my dad did it. My dad is a success story. He did what he could, and now he's elderly and he can't do the same things that he did before because of multiple accidents. Just like me, man. I've had a very unlucky run. I'm a lucky person in one respect because I could, like, one day I put in a dollar thing at my smoke shop, and I won a $400 bong. You know what I mean? And
Oh, hell.
yeah, 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 a glass bong, which I still have, which is rarely used, but um, and it's a tall one, and the guy asked me, he's like, "How many, tickets did you put in there?" I've had people buy, like 50 tickets, 25 tickets, at a time, and I'm like, "I just put one." He's like, "Damn, that's cool." Trade school is where it's at, Ruby's Cube says. Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Yeah,
learning trades, very valuable. Like welding. Welding is an underrated skill. Um,
for sure.
stuff like that. Yeah, it's skills. Skill trades are amazing. Want to send me the link, MLH, when you want to let me know? Okay, I'll send it to you. Hold on. Let me give
Yeah,
me.
we've kind of turned this into a "How fucked up is America" stream.
I know. I don't want it to be that.
It's like, how do we get so we're just talking about what the fuck ever.
Afila, Afila, can you? Oh wait, I got it. Here we go. Hold on. Let me. The subject is just going to be link, Afila. Hold on 1 second. Let me get the link. Afila is going to be joining us here. That's a rare occasion when one of our chatters comes up. I know we've had Mandy up here before and a couple of others, but let me copy this. This will be exciting to talk to Afila.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
excited about it.
all right, here we go.
You and I, we have this problem where we get off track. Like, this is like this on the phone too, you guys, when you
yeah,
aren't around. We just start shooting the shit, and then all of a sudden,
you
three
know,
hours later, what the hell did we just talk about?
I think it's an appropriate thing though, Flea, because look, you and I started this deal, and it looks like the final show for a while it's just going to be you and I, which is cool too. I love everybody though, CBF, Kitty, everybody that's contributed, stuff like that. I sent the link, Fila, so there you go. Jackie says
Pretty
I'm.
soon, you're gonna have to play a commercial, though.
Oh shit! Speaking of, we'll talk a little bit about Becky. Becky is not. Let me. I'm not going to talk a lot about it. I'm just going to say Becky is fed up. That's what I'm going to say. She's tired of being harassed. That's it. I don't believe in having the government take care of people instead of enabling people by constantly giving to them. We should teach them to provide. Okay, 1 second.
Well, then, but what about billionaires? We're tired of giving them fucking money.
Okay,
And most
That's
of these people started out with a silver spoon to begin with
that's a
that
hundred
they did
percent.
not earn.
There's no such thing as a self-made billionaire. I anybody, please tell me a self-made billionaire that wasn't handed a good chunk of money to start off with. Bill Gates, nope. Elon Musk, nope. Donald Trump, nope. Donald Trump was handed 400 million by his dad, and
See,
he
when the billionaires' parents pulled themselves up by their bootstraps, it was an entirely different world, and people were able to
yeah.
become wealthy by just working hard. That's not a thing anymore.
And chill, did you not hear what I said? The biggest perpetrators of getting welfare are corporations and billionaires. They get more
Yeah.
welfare than anybody else. I think the purpose of government is to take care of its people, right? Just not the top 1% of its people. That's what I think. There's always
You know what my favorite argument is? People always, like, you have a child and you need a government assistance.
Mhm.
Well, why should we pay? You're the one who laid down and opened your legs. All right, well, I didn't sleep with any billionaires either, but so why am I paying for them?
Right. That's a great counter argument, Lee. I didn't even
I mean,
think
I
of
didn't fuck
that.
any billionaires,
Right.
so
I wished I could have maybe fucked a few billionaires. Maybe I'd be in a different position than I am in now. No, but I wouldn't even like ethically. I don't even think like I discussed this at length with Bernie one day. Like, I mean, winning a big amount of money would be really nice, but I'll you know what I'll do? I'll buy a house, a few cars, keep a little bit for my kids, and the rest I'm giving away. Because for one, money's a pain in the ass. For two, I don't need it. Once I've taken care of what I need to take care of, what the fuck do I need it for? As long as I have enough to live the rest of my life, I don't give a shit. Let's help some homeless people. How about that? Musk fortune comes from government subsidies, aka welfare. Corporate welfare, Adam. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. Club Brain Fog says I'm about to jump in the shower. This is why I don't do Fridays.
sorry.
I did
Sorry.
not have relations with that woman, Flea. Good SP.
Yeah, me either.
And Sam Walton, yeah, that's another one, man. Musk's fortune starts with the emerald mines in apartheid South Africa. That's absolutely correct, CBF. So there you go. Let's take a look at my ad. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, let's do everybody's favorite segment, the words of wisdom, to kind of get back a little bit on track here.
Yeah, holy shit. Have we been shooting this shit that long? We
Yes,
got to get back on track. People are going to be like, holy fuck, what did I
yeah,
walk into?
exactly. All right. I guess it's appropriate if I do it first. I'm not even going to give chance to chat to pick because fuck you all. Oh, wait a minute. Good said Flea goes first.
No! Hey, where's Athila? Is she here yet? We'll let her go.
No, Fila's not here yet.
Well, let me look at it, at least,
Oh
for
shit.
me.
Okay, hold on, Homette. All right, there you go. It's a book today, so let's do it. All right, Flea, go for it.
All right. Hold on. Wait, I gotta go shut this door. Somebody's coming in my front door.
No
Hold
worries. Hey,
on.
CBF,
All right.
you could have counted today, but you didn't get your comment in before Good SP. So haha.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go. We're gonna laugh a little bit about this one. It's pretty funny.
So, goddamn, if I make it through all this, which I'm not, it's a fucking story and a half because it is a story because I won't tell the truth. It's a story, see? And it'll be told someday, somewhere. No, it won't. It won't be told. Nobody cares. By who? Nobody. But that's worthwhile. Takes so much fucking effort and work to be a criminal. Oh, like when I stalk people at their house, the amount of work that goes into the stalking, uh, the whole house is fucked. I will stalk everybody in it, and it's the task is overwhelming, but not really because I have other people do it for me.
That chuckle you do, Flea, gets me every fucking time. I don't know what it is. All right.
Oh,
Chad, I'm gonna give you a chance to tell me what how I'm gonna do this. Let's see what Chad says. What's up, Mandy? Nice to have you here.
I did not get help from chat.
Well, because you just went into it, and I like it, so don't worry about it, Flea. I can just do it like I should do it as Flea. No, I'm just kidding. Flea, we love you, Buddhist.
Do it.
Karl Lagerfeld. I don't even know who that is. CBF.
Who
Share.
is that? Yeah.
There's
You mean the designer Karl Lagerfeld? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, Lagerfeld, maybe.
No, the rich
Sunshine,
designer guy.
Huckleberry Hound. I don't even know how that would be, Beachcomber. Look, let's be reasonable here, man. Like, just match my voice with like maybe a man. You know, can we give a
No, that's not how that works.
Oh, okay. Chanel designer. He was German. He was German, yeah. No, Ronnie did. I get no respect, man. I get no respect. Goofy. I wish I could do Goofy. Let me see. No share. 2 shares. I mean, how am I supposed to do share? I don't
Do
even
you believe love
after love. I love that song, but you know, okay. Beachcomber came up with one. Mr. T. I pity the fool. I pity the fool. So goddamn, if I make it through all this, it's a fucking story and a half. I pity the fool. And it'll be told someday, somewhere. By who? Nobody. Because nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit about that big fat white boy. Nobody. I'm not sure. But anything, hold on. I need to move my gold chains. But anything that's worthwhile takes so much fucking effort and work. I pity the fool. Like when I remodel a house, I pity that fool. The amount of work that goes into the house, I pity that fool. The whole house is incredible, and the task is overwhelming. I pity those fools too, and I pity myself because I'm a fool. There you go.
pity myself.
I think I outdid myself on that one.
That one hit close to home. He
Um,
does pity himself.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. That was funny.
Okay.
You should do Mr. T all the time.
I pity the fool. I pity. I love Mr. T, man. He was awesome. Arnold Schwarzenegger. So goddamn, if I'm to make it through to the chopper. Oh, look who's here. Here's Afila. Afila.
Oh, Afila.
Afila.
You want to do the words of wisdom?
No,
Yes.
absolutely. No. I can't.
Yeah. No,
I can't.
Afila, just do it in that. Listen,
In
Afila,
what?
do it in that voice that you got right there, and you'll be just fine. Trust me. Your
Well,
normal
I-
voice.
Okay, I was gonna say, so I thought I'd jump back on to shut MLH up. He's talking a lot today. No, I'm teasing. You know, if I'm teasing, it means I like you.
No worries.
But I was also gonna jump on to make MLH's day by saying dumbass a lot.
Oh God, I love that.
That's his favorite word.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway,
I love it. Dumbass.
dumbass.
Yes.
Yes.
I know. I could listen to you talk all day. Just keep talking.
Just keep
Bitch Como says, do it in an Australian accent. Yes, I'm the crazy Aussie that's weirder hours.
Hey,
But I'm
Afila,
here. Oh, is
Afila,
Kitty here?
Afila, did you know that I speak Australian as well?
No, you don't.
Speak Australian.
Yeah, I
Go
speak
on.
Australian. I
Go
speak
on.
Australian. Look, check this out. Check this out. Aussie,
Wow.
Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi,
Oi,
oi!
oi,
See? I told you I could do it. I speak Australian. I love the Australians. All right, Afila, go right
All
ahead.
right. All right. Wait. I think I saw Kitty in the chat, so I hope she stays on for a second so I can tell my story after this. All right.
Yes.
So, oh my God, I can't believe you're making me say this. I was only half listening to yours because I wasn't getting ready to come on. So, God, wait, am I doing a normal voice? Okay. So, goddamn, if I make it through all this, it's going to be a fucking story and a half, and it'll be told someday, somewhere. Ah, you're such an idiot. By who? I'm not sure. We'll be telling the story. Don't worry about that. But anything that's worthwhile takes so much fucking effort and work. Like when I remodel a house. Really? He's done that? The amount of work that goes into the house, the whole house is incredible, and it's the task is overwhelming. Okay. So
All right, Afila, tell your story to Kitty here. I know you've
Wait,
been.
she wasn't. I don't think she was done.
I
Oh, you're not
speak
done?
normal. No, I'm done. I speak normal. You guys are the ones that speak weird.
Oh shit! Come on
I
now.
agree.
Well,
No, but
I
this,
mean, I think Flea speaks weird all the time, so you're right there. I mean, that's no.
no,
I think MLH is weird all the time.
Flea has a very lovely voice. What was I going to say about this? Yeah, I've been saying for ages, make him do hard labor because that'll be hard for him, right?
Yeah.
And if he takes a plea deal, he does have to do that.
Back on the
And
chain gang.
yeah,
Remember
but the
that
thing
song?
is, right?
No, no,
When
no, no.
when he's doing his labor stuff,
Yeah.
one, he's getting paid. Two, he's probably getting a bed to sleep in. And three, he's filming, so he enjoys it, right?
Mm-hmm.
If he's doing what's it called, community service, he
Yeah.
won't be doing any of those things. He won't be getting paid for it. He won't be able to slack off. He won't be able to film it.
Yeah, but
So
here's the thing, Afila. There's plenty of organizations that this community service thing. I mean, they'll sign off. Let's say
yeah,
you work a couple of
slack
hours,
off.
they'll just sign off
Yeah,
on it saying you worked all day, and it just
yeah.
it
Yeah,
kind of
that's
sucks. But
true. I just feel like we need to be there going, make him work, make it
I mean,
work,
it's
like
3
on the
fucking
side
But
of the
weeks.
that's
road.
why he doesn't want to do community service because he's afraid he will get one of the organizations that actually makes them work.
Exactly, that's what I'm
Yeah,
hoping for.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Swancho
I'm trying to say
wanted me
dumbass.
to do it as Jackie Gleason. That would have been cool. To the moon, Alice.
To the moon, Alice.
Mom Needs a Beach House is in the house. What's up, Mom Needs a Beach House? Nice to have your lovely avatar in the chat. All right, continue on. Afila, did you have a story
Oh,
for Kitty real
I
quick?
just wanted to tell the story about my name change. And then I'll pop off. And if Kitty's in here, then it's a bonus.
No, Afila, I want you to stay here because I want you to see
no.
the ads. I want you to see the ads, and I want to hear if you laugh at either of our ads. I know you're gonna laugh at Flea.
I'll see. It's pretty late here. I'll see. But
Okay.
I'll say dumbass a lot for you. So about a week ago so I'm explaining my name change. Flea's ads bring all the boys to the yard. Um, so I remember that day about a week ago, Kitty jumped on in the chat and she's like, "Oh, I'm just going to be in chat today. I'm not going to come up on panel and talk about dumbass." But that was the day that Flea, you did your ad on what was it called, the baby
The-
boy bottle or something?
Oh,
Big
big boy
boy
bottles.
Yeah.
big boy bottle, right? And so it was funny because as soon as that played, Kitty jumps on and she's like, "Oh my gosh, Flea, you did that ad, so I had to come on." So I was like, "Oh, Flea's ads bring Kitty to the yard."
That's awesome. That's
Here,
awesome.
kitty, 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 kitty.
Yeah. I mean, real
Uh,
quickly, we'll discuss this and then we'll go into the ads because we're short on time. But
yeah.
real quickly, this is really stupid. Okay. First of all, he's never done a bit of work in his life. And if he does do work, he does it half-assed. Am I wrong or right, gals?
Oh yeah.
No,
For
you're
sure. And
right.
well, yeah.
And by
And
the
he
way, wouldn't you want to tell your own fucking story, dumbass? Like if I'm like think that I'm so important and this is such a big deal, why wouldn't you want to tell your own story? Why do you need someone else to tell it? You know what I'm saying? Like to me, it's just so stupid.
well, he thinks he's gonna get a Netflix special, but it's like dumbasses are us. Or
Yeah.
but what the thing is, we're already
No,
telling this story.
Making a moron. That's what they'll call it.
no. You guys got
Netflix
it all
special,
wrong.
making a
Making a
moron.
moron.
I did hear tell that there are producers that are talking to Slappy about a new series or a new new
Oh.
series called Breaking Fat. Okay, so I didn't want to spoil his surprise, but it's out there. Okay,
Oh
so
my gosh,
yeah,
that's hilarious. Um, I was trying to find. I sent you those words yesterday, the words of wisdom
yeah,
from Dumbass. But
yeah.
I was trying to find if anyone in the chat can remember. There was another video, another interview that he did around this time, but I can't remember who it was with. So it was like, so that was from Stevie Weeby or whatever his name is.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
But so it was another person like that that was at the height of the protests. He like he, someone that's not in the community but is a YouTuber and was like, kind of like fairly popular YouTuber and came in. So it was one of those guys, but I can't remember who. But I just remember on this interview, and my point is, Dumbass loves his freedom. And I remember in this interview that he was talking about that, something about not wanting to be caged in and all that sort of thing. Um, and 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 I think I asked in the chat, like, where did that come from? Because this is before I knew anything about him being in prison before or anything like that, or jail. Or sorry, in Australia we use those terms interchangeably, jail and prison. So I know you guys have different systems. So yeah, so I'm like, well, where did that come from? That's this feeling of, just not having to answer to anyone, just being free, being your own boss, like all those sort of things. And then he was like, oh, it's because of my experience of spending this whatever 100 days in jail, and then it sort of came from that. So I'm like, the whole point is, out of this current situation, he's either, oh, who's this? Someone's on.
Yeah, it's Kitty, Australia.
Meow.
Oh, hey, kitty.
Oh, no, again.
Ophelia brings Kitty to the yard. Meow,
I'm gonna cherish
See,
that.
it's Aphila, not me. Aphila brings everybody to the yard.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Oh, that's sweet. Slee and Aphila bring Kitty to the yard. I like it. But yeah, so he's on this interview, and then yeah, so he's like, that's his highest value, basically being free, not having to answer to anyone, and then yeah. So my point is, with this current situation, I feel like two options, right? He's either going to go to jail, hopefully, if he gets convicted by a jury, or he takes a plea deal and he loses some of his freedoms, and he's already lost his freedom because the biggest thing is he hasn't been able to travel. Like, he's all like, oh, I want to travel and go everywhere and be in my van and go wherever I want across the country, and he hasn't been able to do that for what, how long? It's a,
What?
A
it's
year?
about,
Mhm.
it's,
A year and
Over
a
a year, a little over, right?
Yeah, like a year and a
Mhm.
half, almost a year and a half. Yeah.
yeah, so he's already suffered in that sense, which
Yep.
he claims is his highest value, right? And on top of that, he's been wearing his ankle monitor this whole time. So, I mean, there's a chance that the trial could, you know, be not found guilty or he doesn't get jail term. That's possible. But either way, he's lost his biggest value in for,
Yeah.
you know, over a year or
Yeah.
whatever.
No, I
So,
agree. I couldn't
anyway,
agree with you more, Afila. Stick around, Afila. Real quickly, Adam Carmona says Slappy's new show is never uses soap pranos. Um, I totally agree with you. There's going to be some type of consequences. The only thing is if they drop it. That's the only thing that would preclude him from having any further consequence. He's an idiot. He truly is. Kitty, you're here. Welcome on in. Australia for the win. I agree.
yay!
Yay!
Jill, I'm sorry we got so off track, MLH and I, with our fucking bullshit.
It's
It's
okay.
almost like we weren't on a show and we were just shooting the shit
I
on the
know.
phone.
I know. It's all good.
Sorry.
Look, I think our audience knows us well enough that sometimes we can deviate. Look, I've said this before. The content when I come back, whenever that is, it's going to be a little while, y'all. I'm going to be honest with you. I might come back for the trial, and obviously I'll invite everybody, on for the trial if there is a trial, or if there's some sort of plea agreement or whatever. We'll be back for that, and then after that, I'm going to take another maybe small to medium hiatus, and that one. I have plenty of plans, things that I'd like to do, but practicality will always come in play. I would like to do some true crime stuff, which people have been really receptive in the chat. They're,
Yes.
chomping at the bit for that, which would be cool. I think I would do really well at that, along with all of us here. We have
Mhm.
a wry sense of humor. I mean, you've seen Kitty in action and Flea and everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
CBF brings her own wit and dry humor to things that I absolutely adore.
Mm-hmm.
And I just bring myself, and that's nothing special, um, but I think there's plenty.
Biting my tongue.
You fuck-
Just kidding.
but
You
yeah,
are special.
no, yeah. See, look, everybody in there is true crime, true crime. Yeah, I think that'll do really well. I want to differentiate. I mean, obviously, DT is much better than a lot of the true crime stuff. I don't want to make light of any of the stuff, but there are times when humor does kind of alleviate some of the tension and pressure of day-to-day life. But collab with Rabbit. Oh, yeah, I will. But I got to start doing true crime stuff. Buttercup, she won't have me on unless I'm doing true crime. Maybe she'll have me on about after this slappy stuff, because it does have to do with crime, basically. I've been Rabbit and I have been circling each other for a while. There will be a collab at some point, Buttercup, for sure. I have to email her actually on that, but
How are we
will.
gonna do funny commercials with true crime? Maybe we should do stupid criminals.
Well, that's
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking of, just because a lot of the true crime stuff nowadays, some of it's really absurd, like the Johnny Somali stupid shit. The dumb streamers that are doing dumb shit. Also, I will tell everybody, it's such bad timing for me to go on hiatus, because I'm getting a whole new desk and a new monitor and even a webcam, so you guys could see me do my thing en vivo with my face on the screen from time to time.
In vivo.
Um, yeah.
Take the
Um,
time off, MLH. Take
what's
it.
that?
Go
Yeah.
take the
Yeah.
time off. Go to Vegas. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Hey,
worry. Do
Kitty,
it.
Kitty, you down? July 13th to the 15th, we'll be in Vegas.
I told you I went to Vegas. I'm happy that you enjoy it. I'm happy for. I'm not. I
No.
went. I saw, and I was like, okay. And yeah.
Yeah. Vegas can be really fun, and there's lots of free stuff to
It's
do.
not for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been to Vegas. I love Vegas. I've
Yeah.
never gambled.
Yeah.
I just, I go see shows and do other fun stuff because there's so much to do there.
Yeah, yeah.
I've
Uh,
never been, but I'd love to see just for all the like attractions and stuff. I'm not
yeah.
into the gambling side of it.
Well, neither am I. I definitely have to spend at least 1 or 200 bucks in gambling, so we can get our free what you call it vouchers for um, the cruise.
Yeah.
Cruise.
But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. All right.
Can I
Speaking.
say something? Well,
Yes.
real quick,
Go,
hold
go
on.
right, go right ahead, Kitty. Absolutely.
So Ophelia, I spent
Yeah.
a year, like on and off, cumulative, a year in Australia, in Perth, and
Oh
one of my,
wow.
yeah, so love it, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Oh
But my
wow.
favorite thing that I heard with the
Yeah.
Australian accent was that I was walking down the street and
Yeah.
there was these guys doing construction. And I think I asked them something and they're like, "Oh, are you a septo?" And I was like, "A what?" They're like, "A septo. Do you know what that is?"
I have no
No,
idea.
I have no
So
idea.
this could be like construction guy lingo or whatever. I was like, what are you
Yeah.
talking about? He's like, oh, you're a septo, a septic tank, a yank, a Yankee, and an American.
Oh my
And I was like, are
God.
you kidding me? I was like, I've never heard
Uh,
that before. And that is a long
septic
line
tank?
to draw. What?
Septic
Tank.
tank for yank.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the Cockney, you know,
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
UK,
Oh,
where
by the way,
they rhyme words.
yeah.
Oh, that's
By the way,
hilarious.
Akila, Bernie and I, when we retire, it's either going to be Australia or New Zealand. One or yeah, one of the
Oh
two.
wow.
Yeah.
Th-
Um.
Oh, that's sweet. I'm on the East Coast. I'm in Sydney. Perth is very far
Okay.
away from everything because yeah, Australia, I'm sure you know, is big like the US. So from east to west is a long distance and north to south is a long distance.
Yeah.
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 Well, Perth is the
So
most isolated city in the world.
Yeah, that's what
FYI.
I've
Mm-hmm.
been told.
yeah.
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 So that sounds like a great adventure. And that leads us right into this ad that I did. I'm gonna do mine first because the second one is really spectacular. Mine is just okay, I think. I laughed at it. Here you go. A new adventure awaits at the movie theater. Slappy stars as Tits McGee as he and his granny entourage are shipwrecked with no hope for rescue. It's up to Tits McGee to keep his grannies happy at the same time he's fleecing them of any money they have left in their coin purses. A whole island is the backdrop for a psychological test of witless, blundering idiots in their attempt to survive the impossible. Will Tits McGee lead them to prosperity, or will he lead them to eternal damnation? Find out only in theaters this summer. Not responsible for the book being better, Frankie challenging you for supremacy and beating you up, people gathering around you and kicking your ass, or death. What's worse, not having many resources or dealing with a bunch of idiots? Lard of the Gadflies is certainly gonna be an experience.
Tits McGee. That
Tits
cracks
McGee.
me up.
Oh, death.
Or death.
What the?
Yeah.
And
I always
not
gotta-
responsible for the book being better.
Yeah. So I think it's only appropriate that we show Flea's version now. And oh boy, you guys are in.
Lots of Easter eggs. But
this
also,
yeah,
before we do this, I want to say we did not coordinate. We
absolutely.
went down the same path.
Mhm.
Wow. You guys are synced up.
Chris on the drum says, "I saw the pot of honey," because Chris, that was my Easter egg. It was
Yeah.
not a very subtle one, but Chris had suggested that I put the honey with the flies because what did Slappy say that was like the opposite? It's like
You catch more bees with honey
Yeah.
These are bees instead of flies.
Yeah, yeah. And I put flies because I wanted to correct him because he's an idiot, you know. So there we go. All right, here without further ado is Fleas. Awesome. Awesome, man. This one is an all-timer, y'all. Oh fuck. Of course oh, there we go. It is playing. There we go.
One of the most compelling reasons in our lifetime to stay off the internet. Do your time. The best argument for watching paint dry I've ever seen. Slime magazine. There won't be any walls left to bang your head on after this one. The Fat Atlantic. And I quit. Gene Bull and Roger P. Bird.
God, you're so funny.
Hunt. Dark Universe presents Lard of the Gadflies. Slaps and the grannies are stranded on a deserted island. The grannies can't access their social security checks, and the Wi-Fi is spotty. Will they be able to grift enough to get home? Everyone's hungry. The cankle monkey is getting restless, and there are
Oh my
no
gosh.
nice long ones to be found. Whose ass is getting roasted first? Will Slappy turn on the grannies, or will they magically grow a couple of brain cells and turn on him? There's only one way to find out. Reserve your tickets for Lard of the Gadflies now. Or don't. Nobody cares. Lard of the Gadflies. Coming soon to an old lady near you. Word of the Gadflies. Not responsible for botched car repairs, weight gain, tooth loss, toe loss, rectal bleeding.
My butt hurt.
Oh, yeah.
You know what cracked me up the most was the cankle monkey, an actual monkey.
I know. He's on a deserted island. Like, that's. He can't get away from it.
CBF says Papa Cat came in to give me a hug and said they've all lost their fucking minds. Oh man.
Or dead.
I had to suppress my laughter.
Yeah, I think that's got to be an all-timer. I mean, it's spectacular.
Yeah, I love the review from the York Times.
Yeah, the Times. Yeah,
You were.
the Fat Atlantic was pretty awesome. All the Easter eggs. Chip Bucket was in there. The blow up doll. The fucking magic 8 ball was in there. The binders. Yeah. So, go back and watch, y'all. There's it's so good. Okay.
Was there an ATM in there or something, or like a video game?
Yeah,
There was like no, there was what?
Go on, play.
Yeah. Oh
no, there was a magic 8 ball and a binder because they were on a vessel at some point. They got washed up and all their shit washed up with them. So.
Yeah. Chris on the phone says a deserted island, but somehow a box of mangina sil washed ashore. All right, that was pretty spectacular. Let's do our final thoughts. Get the fuck on out of here. Stick around for my final thoughts, y'all, because I definitely have some that I want to share with you. Afila, thank you so much for guesting on today. Your final.
The RV washed up on shore.
You guys have woken me up with all the laughter.
Good.
Yeah, I think you guys are so good at satire. So whatever you do, if you incorporate that into it, whether it's true crime or whatever topic you want, just do the satire the shit out of it.
Yeah,
You'll be
I think we
great.
will. I think
Like
we will.
all of you are so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. I think do you guys think that you'll get to the trial like Kitty and MLH? Like, I hope you can, just to,
I will
watch
say
them
this.
squirm.
If it does get to trial and I'm not in Vegas, like if the trial's going on when I'm in Vegas, I'm staying in Vegas. Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
But if it
yeah.
does get there, I'll get out there. I'll get out there.
Yeah, and it's not far from there, so maybe
Yeah.
hopefully it'll tie up.
Well, I'd have to fly from Denver, but no big deal. I'll get out there. If let's say the trial's after, because I have a feeling he's gonna push shit out. I'll get out there. I'll get out there for sure.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Any other
I can't
final
I
thoughts,
can't
Leslie?
imagine that it would go that long.
No.
Yeah.
It'd be like
Uh,
maybe 2-3 days at most. Like it's that's it.
yeah. Yeah, anyway, so I hope Kitty you can get out there as well, because I just want to rub his face in it.
Yes, I know. I wanted to go to watch the hilarity of him trying to defend himself. I just
Yeah.
hate that it's so up in the air. I'm a
Yeah.
planner, I'm
Yeah.
a Virgo, and so
Of course.
I was looking at plane tickets because I thought it was coming up. So it depends on when it
Yeah.
falls on. We
Yeah.
have the family reunion, which he's not going to
Oh,
in
okay.
Because
July.
nobody wants him there.
Oh, so July is family reunion,
Yes.
being in court on federal
Oh my
charges.
gosh. So I got to update them when we go to New York but I don't know if it's going to get pushed back. I hate how the
Yeah.
system drags on. It's just
I
so
know.
frustrating. Like,
It, I mean,
yeah.
I've just been going along with it up until now, but after yesterday, I was like, I'm so done with this LA freaking court system. It's ridiculous. So imagine, and I'm not even involved, so I can't even imagine how you guys feel. But yeah. Well, I hope you can make it out there. I think once they set the actual trial date, it can't be changed at that point. The worst thing that can happen is he'll take a plea and not actually have a trial, in which case you get to watch him confess to his crimes. So
Yeah.
all right, have an awesome break, everyone, and yeah, I hope you guys get some rest and everything. Take care, Flea. I hope everything goes okay with your dad and your family. And
Thank you.
yeah, and
I'm so glad you came up.
Oh, thanks, sweet. I thought, you know what, it's the last show, and I just wanted to explain my avatar name because it was funny, and
It is funny.
and just for MLH, dumbass.
I love it. That's
All
awesome.
right.
Now you gotta say it like MLH does. Dumbass.
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 Before you sign off, give us an
Yeah.
and death. Appeal. There you go. All right, Kitty. Later, Apila.
Bye, Apila.
Bye, Philia.
Kitty.
Come up more often too, sometime if
Oh,
you
yeah.
want next time when we come back.
100%. I put in chat Apila as the Australian Becky. I never thought her final thoughts were going to end.
She's
I'm totally kidding.
Sexy.
I could listen to Apila all fucking day, to be honest with you. She's awesome. I love Apila. Okay, Kitty, your final thoughts.
Final thoughts, quick. Enjoy the break. This is going to be great. Summer's here. We're going to get out. We're going to enjoy. Put this on the back burner. And yeah, when it comes about, it comes about. And hoping for trial, but I'm not giving my hopes up. And yeah, Viva Las Vegas, baby.
Yeah, there you go. The lovely Flea. Flea, your final thoughts.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend all my ad hours that I would be spending on ads working on a tan on my white ass, which you
Uh,
know is a
Nice.
challenge.
yeah, AKA, she's gonna get sunburned quite a bit this summer, y'all.
Yeah.
Let you know.
Next time we go to lunch, I'll be walking in all red like a lobster with my arms out because I can't touch my sides.
Yeah. And then she'll be like, okay, MLH, you're paying again.
You gotta pay. I spent too much money on sunburn cream.
That's right.
Aloe vera, you mean?
Yeah,
Sunburn cream.
solar cane. I use solar cane. It's really good for
Ooh,
sunburns.
You know, people
nice.
of color don't really have that problem, Flea. So.
Well, when I know one, I will ask them.
Nice.
Good, Flea.
That's a
Very good.
burn.
Yeah, that's a sunburn if I ever thought one. Yeah, thanks, Sophia. All right. Anything else, Flea?
No, I just hope, you know what, everyone have a good break. Have a good summer. We will be back. I will miss all of you very, very much. But I'm sure that we'll be popping on here now and then.
Yeah,
I have no doubt.
yeah, yeah. Um, Here's my final thoughts. I want to First of all, I want to say this isn't goodbye. This is see you later. Okay. Um, we will see you later. DT will be back better than ever. Obviously, we're going to cover a trial if there's a trial. Unless I'm in Vegas, which I will be in Vegas from the 13th to 15th. So if you guys want to see me, come out to Vegas. We'll have a good time, have a lot of fun. Maybe go see a show, maybe go break bread. I don't know, something of that nature. There's plenty of things to do that are free there. And trust me, Bernie and I are going to be doing a lot of free things there because we ain't got a shit ton of money. You know what I'm saying? Have a happy birthday, MLH. Thank you very much. I might do a birthday stream just so I can grift. No, I'm totally kidding. I'm totally fucking kidding. Um, I want to thank CBF for one, who's been just a breath of fresh air and a great addition to DT. I want to thank Kitty for also being just a stalwart and just a all around a great person and just completely opposite of her brother. She's like so cool and so worthy of our attention and very funny and I hope that when we continue DT, she continues to come up on the panel and grace us with her funny and her wit and everything because she's just a great person.
I'm gonna
Flea,
cry. Oh my gosh.
Flea has been well. First, let me talk about Becky. I want to thank
I
Becky.
love having Kitty up here too, by the way. I just wanted to say that. I love it
No,
when she comes on.
she doesn't. She told me over the
Thanks,
phone,
Flea.
Kitty, that she didn't like that you were up here and that you were competition for her. And I told her, I said, I don't care. I think Kitty's a fine addition to DT. No, I'm just kidding.
Get out of
He's
here.
so full of
He's
shit.
Yes, yes.
so no, nothing could be further from the truth. I want to talk about Becky real quick. Becky's contributions have been obviously so welcomed, and she's been there at the trial, or not the trial, the court dates, and is putting in a lot of hard work. And I know Becky talks about how she doesn't really contribute ad wise and stuff like that, but Becky brings something completely different than nobody else brings, and she is such a good person. And I've grown to just really love Becky as a person over this past year, and she's a true one. And I love Becky, and I know she's going through it today at the funeral, and our thoughts are with her right now. But Becky is awesome, and she's an integral part of this show. I mean, who else would keep final thoughts for 2 hours? That's it's Becky. And then finally, I want to get to Flea because Flea is the other than me, Flea's the OG on this show. If everybody remembers, it was just Flea and I when we first started. I had this crazy, wacky idea of using humor to point a spotlight on Slappy, and you can see where it's taken us to right now. So Flea was a very integral. Without Flea, this whole thing would have not happened. And I know she's had her challenges, as have I and everybody else on DT. But Flea is like the rock of DT. You know, like she not only provides her wit and her humor, which is, I mean, off the charts, astronomically funny and witty and just so good. I mean, these like that last ad is an all-timer, and that's why I saved it to the end. So
I'm
good.
gonna need some lube to get my head through the door here pretty
Yeah.
soon. I get a little Vaseline on my noggin.
Right. But no, in all seriousness, Flea is just fantastic, and I couldn't have done it without Flea. I couldn't have done this show without Flea, for sure. I would be remiss if I didn't talk about previous members of DT, Nompic, Nompic and Dougie. I know people have been asking me about Dougie over and over and over and over. I disagree with his post. It was a surprise to all of us, but I wish him the best, and I hope he finds an inner peace with whatever he's doing over there, and Dougie's super funny. Nami's song contributions. There have been other people like JoJo provided us with some music for a time, and I appreciate that. Afila's been up on panel. Everybody that's been Gina's been up on panel, I believe, and a few others. And I want to thank all of those people. And most of all, I want to thank everybody in chat, because without all of you, I see Anna from Canada up there. Other people, Susan P, Brenda, all these people, Good SP, Rib Guy, everybody that has contributed monetarily to the show. I can't thank you guys enough, because even though I struggle to meet that YouTube goal, you guys have always come through for me and made it super simple for me to come on this show and do what I do, which whatever that is, so and then I want to make special mention of my mods. My mods are some of the greatest people that I've never met, and I want to say thank you to Buttercup. CBF for a long time was a mod in there before she came up on the show, and is still a mod. I want to thank Cricket Cinema. So many. Big Chief.
Can I say something really quick? Because I just saw some comments, and then
Okay.
you can continue your Oscar speech.
Go ahead.
I see everyone saying they think about me and stuff, and I really appreciate that, you guys. I really do. I think that's very sweet. I'm surprised anybody thinks about me, but I just want to say that. And also, our mods are freaking amazing. We have the best mods, and that's all I wanted to say.
Okay.
You finish your acceptance speech.
My Oscar speech. Big thank you to Fuzzy. Fuzzy has been a revelation as a mod. She is fantastic. She is very in tune with everything that is going on in chat. I love Fuzzy so much. I love you more than you could even know, Fuzzy. I also want to make mention of J-Bat. J-Bat pops in from time to time, and she is excellent as a mod. And without my mods,
isn't Buttercup modding, or am I wrong about that?
Buttercup is modding.
Buttercup mod? Yeah.
I mentioned Buttercup already. If you were
okay, sorry, I lost track.
The hearing aids, Flea. Make sure.
Dude, you know what? When your insurance pays for it, you can give me some.
I want to thank all of my mods, and I know I've missed a couple of them. My mods are so good and so integral. It's what makes this chat run. I know I'm sounding like this is the end. It's not the end. It's another beginning, y'all. Like I said, we'll be back for Slappy's trial and all of that. But after that, there's going to be another hiatus, and then when we come back, it'll be bigger and better than ever. My goal is to get 7,000 subscribers by the end of summer. So let's make it happen. Please tell your friends, family, whoever, sub up. I've lost a couple of subscribers. I want to go in the other direction. I want to go up, 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 and away. I want to mention another person. I know she doesn't want me to mention her, but my dear, dear best friend, Ellie. Without Ellie, none of this would have been possible. Ellie has been the person that has been an integral advisor to me, and has kept me out of a lot of trouble and a lot of bullshit. And I love Ellie, and I think we all owe Ellie a debt of gratitude for not only what she's been through. I know a lot of us have been through a lot, Kitty. I know you've been through a lot, and everybody else that has endured the bullshit that has come from one man. And hopefully we will get some inner peace with that. But Ellie, thank you so much. Everything that you've done for everybody in the community and everything that you've done for me, because I couldn't have did it without you, gal. So thank you for being a good friend, even beyond, above and beyond all of this bullshit. Ellie and I will forever be friends, and I can't be grateful enough for that. Sheila with the $50 super chat for Vegas. Thank you very much.
Oh, wow. That was very generous.
Very, very generous. Thank you so much, Sheila. I really, really appreciate you. LA Deb with
Oh my
$100
goodness.
super chat. Thank you for
Oh,
support.
wow.
LA Deb, thank you. LA Deb is amazing, an amazing human being. I've gotten to know LA Deb above and beyond the chat, just like so many others out there. Anna from Canada. I say the speech that I always say for a reason. Sometimes you just need somebody to listen, and I've needed that support from you guys as much as you guys have needed my support. Thank you, LA Deb, and thank you everybody that has reached out to me, because I mean what I say when I do my speech. I want everybody to be healthy. um, you know um, um, you know I want everybody to be prosperous and have a great, great, great time with this channel and beyond. And I love hearing the good stuff as well as the bad stuff from all of you. So while I'm on vacation, I'm giving you all a task. Please reach out to me and say, hey, we miss you, or I can't wait till you come back, or anything like that. I will be back from time to time. Like tomorrow, I got to do a final comment show for a while. It's not the end of the comment show because that's super unique. Can somebody kick out Princess Pink for me? Mods, please. Just kick them out, time them out for, I don't know, 5 days for all I give a fuck. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's on the replay crew, all of my subscribers. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I will be back from time to time. There's stuff that may come up, like like cop watching shit and stuff like that, of that nature. Please support me in those endeavors too, because every little bit helps. The like buttons. Hammy, thank you for being here at the end. I really appreciate you. Hammy, people like Hammy, all my members, thank you so much, all of my members, for the support. I will be back, and we will be back to just some more madness. Ooh, $50 from CBF on a super chat.
Wow. You guys are so generous.
Yeah, very generous. Hey, Vegas, love you. I did get completely dressed, including hair, while you were talking. Oh yeah, thank you. I know I'm yammering.
Well, I think that if there's any court action, we'll be hopping back on. So
Yeah, absolutely. If there's any court action, we will be back on. Becky sure sounds like MLH. How dare you, rib guy? I don't normally talk this much, but I just felt it necessary to do a little send off to everybody because I'm going to be gone for a little bit. Thank you so much to everybody. I appreciate everybody so much. And love is a strong word as well as hate, but I do love all of you guys. And I love being here doing this. I'm going to have a completely different setup where I'm even going to have a webcam and a new desk and all kinds of stuff. So I'll be able to interact with you guys in a little slightly different way going forward.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
So
have a suggestion though. Maybe we should, while we're on hiatus, and I know we're on hiatus, maybe we should do something fun, like live stream from Pride Fest or something.
oh, absolutely, we can do stuff like that. The only thing is going mobile. I mean, maybe you and I could do it, Flea, because you're local.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, for sure. We could do stuff like that all the time. Although my son might take exception to us going to Pride Fest. I told him I was going to Pride Fest this last year, and he was like, "No, you're not, Dad. Yeah, you have no idea what I'm going to look like at Pride Fest." Hey, Kitty, thank you so much for being here. Take care.
Oh, did you tell him we don't care? We don't
Yeah,
care what you look like.
I don't give a shit. Laptops have cameras, Emily. Well, my phone does too. Yes, and CBF will still be doing stuff on her channel, so make sure you sub up to CBF. And like I said, the best way you guys can help me is by telling your friends and having them sub and your family if they're if they like some of the content that's on here. That would help as well. Go back. Maybe you guys can go back to old videos and hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. That would be awesome as well. I love you guys. Okay. And yeah, with that, I'm going to say, if you're struggling with your mental health, please reach out to somebody that you know, love, and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I'm not a psychiatrist, psychologist, or a counselor, but I do listen, and sometimes that helps. There is a hotline you can dial in North America. That hotline is 988. Please dial it. Then you can also text that number. There's also a website, 988lifeline.org. If you're not in North America, type in your browser. The weather's like probably hot. That's what I'm guessing in July. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the comment show. Final one for a while. And yeah, take care. Take care of your mental health. Take care of your physical health. Take care of your fellow man. We all need it right now. Okay. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. See y'all later.
Bye, guys. I'll miss you.
She's lying. She won't miss you at all.
I'm going to be missing MLH real soon if he doesn't shut up.
Lights are low, the curtains rise.